Now that I understand legacy, I understand the responsibility, and I understand the call that God has given me, I had to sit back and ask myself, what's required of me? When I thought about it, I came to the conclusion that I have to go to the source to find out the instructions, the directions, like how do you want me to do it and what time do you want me to do it? So at the end of July, leading into August, I always have a sabbatical time where I spend quiet time with God. And around this time last year, I asked him straight up, like, you want me to do this big thing? I need to know how you want me to do it. How do you want me to execute it? And what's the timeline? He gave me a pretty quick timeline, and I had to really get myself together and organize and allow myself to be in a space where I can be led. During my sabbatical time, God always gives me a word, a goal, a theme, and a guiding scripture for the year. And this year, for 2025, he gave me the word unstoppable. The goal he gave me was less of me and more of you. And the theme that he gave me was, if you build it, they will come. The guiding scripture that he gave me was 1 Peter 5:2-6. Care for the flock that God has entrusted to you. Watch over it willingly, not grudgingly, not for what you will get out of it, but because you are eager to serve God. Don't lord it over people assigned to your care, but lead them by your own good example. And when the great shepherd appears, you will receive a crown of never-ending glory and honor. In the same way, you are younger must accept the authority of the elders. All of you dress yourselves in humility as you relate to one another. For God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. So humble yourselves under the mighty power of God, and at the right time, he will lift you up in honor. 1 Peter 5:2-6. So now that I have all of these things, I knew I had to write it down and make it plain. And so I did just that. I wanted to put it on a board so that I can see it daily and recite it daily, because I want to make sure that I'm staying intentional about my time and staying intentional about the mission. I also read two different poems. It's one called Excuses, and then there's one called Our Deepest Fear. And Our Deepest Fear is literally a poem that you probably heard on Coach Carter, but I read that every day because it reminds me of the mission. It keeps me on track, and it shows me that, like, it's about light. It's about being yourself and being authentic. So the cost of doing business is understanding that you need clarity. And in order to get clarity, you have to return to the source, God, and ask him directly what he wants you to do, how he wants you to do it, and listen for his word and listen for his instruction so that you can be clear on how you need to operate and move forward. All right, y'all. Until next time, stay focused, trust God, and respect the process. I'm Coach K, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.